Welcome to Conversion Bible, where we're not just skimming the surface, but diving deep into what makes your Shopify store, well, thrive.
That's right.
And today, we're zeroing in on something that might seem like a minor detail, but trust me, it's got surprising power. The wish list.
Often overlooked.
Totally.
Yeah.
We've got a stack of information here, really digging into why that simple add to wish list button can be, a game changer for your sales.
Yeah, and how implementing it smartly gives you a real edge.
Forget just saving for later. We're looking at the hidden psychology and the practical strategies behind it.
Exactly.
Consider this your express ticket to understanding how wish lists can seriously boost your conversions, give you incredibly valuable customer insights, and honestly, just make the whole shopping experience smoother for everyone.
Definitely improves things.
Let's get into it. This deep dive is powered by Growth Suite. Growth Suite helps you run smart discount campaigns on your store. Test it for free on your Shopify store. Just land on the Shopify App Store now and test it for free.
Great tool.
Okay, so a wish list. On the surface, it seems pretty simple. It's just a place people stash things they like, right?
That's how most people see it.
But the data and analysis we've looked at, especially from, the insights we've gathered on optimizing Shopify sales, suggest there's a lot more going on.
Oh, absolutely.
Why is letting someone save an item such a surprisingly big deal? What's the psychology there?
Well, what's fascinating here is how it taps into our heads. Think about it. When someone clicks Add to Wish List, they're creating a kind of mental bookmark.
Okay.
It's like saying, okay, I'm interested in this, I might come back for it. This simple act, as the data suggests, fosters a feeling of anticipated ownership.
Anticipated ownership. I like that.
Yeah, it's a subtle connection to the product even before they've actually clicked buy. And this anticipation, it actually increases the likelihood of a return visit.
That makes you think, doesn't it? It's almost like putting something in a physical shopping basket in a store. It feels a bit more tangible than just like scrolling past.
Exactly. It solidifies intent.
Yeah.
Even if just a little.
The research also touches on how this reduces purchase hesitation. How does a save for later button actually help people commit to buying down the line? Seems counterintuitive, maybe.
Well, if we connect this to the broader online shopping experience, there's often this subtle pressure, right? To decide now.
Yeah, limited time offers, low stock warnings.
Right. A wish list acts as a kind of pressure valve. It tells the customer, hey, it's okay if you're not ready to buy right this second.
Takes the pressure off.
Exactly. This alleviates that anxiety of immediate decision-making. They can save it, sleep on it, maybe compare it with other items, and then come back when they feel more confident. It's about giving them control and space in their buying process.
And for us running the stores, this isn't just about making customers feel good, right? I mean, that's important, but the data we analyze shows wish lists are a potential goldmine of information.
Oh, absolutely. A gold mine is a good way to put it.
What specific insights can we actually pull from them? What are we looking for?
Well, this raises a really important point about turning browsing into actual business intelligence. Every single item added to a wish list is essentially a direct vote of interest from a potential customer.
Right, a signal.
Exactly.
Buy.
By tracking which products are consistently wish-listed, you get a real-time pulse on customer demand. This is incredibly valuable for making smart inventory decisions, ensuring your popular items are always available.
So less guesswork on restocking.
Precisely. It can even inform your pricing strategy. High demand, clearly indicated by lots of wish list ads, might give you some flexibility there.
So it's like a direct line into our customers' desires, what they're really thinking about buying. And that data can then be used to power our marketing efforts, right?
Definitely.
We've seen examples of really targeted campaigns being fueled by wish list activity. How does that work?
Precisely. Knowing exactly what your customers are saving allows for hyper-personalized marketing. Imagine sending an email specifically about an item they've wish-listed, maybe highlighting a limited time discount or a new color option just came in.
Much more relevant than a generic email blast.
Way more impactful. Plus, if someone has multiple items saved, you could maybe entice them with a bundle offer or free shipping if they buy a couple of things together.
Yeah.
That encourages a larger order. It's all about making relevant offers at the right time based on their expressed interest.
It's fascinating how this seemingly simple feature becomes such an active tool for understanding and connecting with our audience. And the data we looked at also emphasizes how it enhances the overall customer experience itself.
Absolutely. Think about it from the shopper's perspective for a second. It's just a convenient way to organize items they're interested in, especially if they're browsing across different devices or, over multiple sessions.
We all do that. Browse on the phone, maybe buy later on the desktop.
Exactly. And it's also a fantastic tool for gift giving. They can easily curate lists and maybe share them with friends and family for birthdays or
Oh,
holidays.
yeah, the shared wish list. Great
Yeah.
point.
Ultimately, a well-implemented wish list just streamlines the whole shopping journey, reduces that frustration of, oh, what was that thing I saw yesterday,
Yeah.
and contributes to a more personalized experience. And that really helps build customer loyalty over time.
Okay, so we definitely understand the why. The value is clear. Now, let's shift gears and talk about the how. What are the absolute must-have features for a really effective wish list functionality? The basics.
Okay, yeah, the core elements. Based on our analysis, these are pretty non-negotiable. First, you need a clear and easily findable Add to Wish List button.
Location, location, location.
Right. Placing it close to the Add to Cart button is often the most intuitive spot for users.
Yeah.
Then, the wish list page itself needs to be clean and straightforward.
Keep it simple.
Yeah. Display the saved items with essential details, product name, current price, maybe a thumbnail image, and definitely a quick link back to the full product page.
Makes sense. What else?
And importantly, make it easy for users to share their wish lists, whether that's individual items or entire lists, maybe for different occasions like we mentioned. Sharing options are key.
And we also looked at some more advanced features, things that can really take the wish list experience to the next level. What were some of those standouts?
Well, what's particularly interesting is how you can lower the initial commitment with guest wish lists.
Ah, so no account needed right away.
Exactly. Allowing first-time visitors to save items without immediately needing to create an account can really reduce friction. Also, price drop and back-in-stock notifications are incredibly powerful.
Oh yeah, those are huge.
They drive return visits and directly convert those saved items into sales when the conditions are right for the customer. And another interesting one is leveraging social proof, maybe subtly showing how many other shoppers have wishlisted a particular item.
Creates a little FOMO maybe? Or just validation?
A bit of both, probably. It creates a subtle sense of desire and validation like, oh, other people like this too.
Those notifications feel like such a no-brainer win-win. Getting an alert when something you're eyeing goes on sale is great for the customer, and it's a prime opportunity for us merchants to close a sale.
Absolutely. It's proactive engagement.
Now, how does the wish list play with the other tools and features we already have on our Shopify stores? We saw that integration is pretty key.
Yeah, if we connect this to the bigger picture of your whole e-commerce ecosystem, seamless integration is crucial. Silos are bad here.
Right.
When your wish list data can talk to your email marketing platform, think Klaviyo, MailChimp, whatever you use, you can automate those personalized reminders and special offers we talked about.
Makes it scalable.
Definitely. Furthermore, you can use the insights from wish-listed items to refine your personalized product recommendations across your store, not just in emails. Make the entire shopping experience feel more tailored.
So the "you might also like" section gets smarter.
Exactly. And, of course, linking wish lists to customer accounts is vital. It ensures their saved items are accessible across all their devices, phone, tablet, computer, and it provides a richer data set for you to analyze customer behavior over time.
So it's all about creating this connected experience where the wish list acts as a central indicator of customer intent.
Okay, let's get practical for our listeners. How do they actually get this functionality onto their Shopify stores? We looked at a couple of main approaches.
Yes. The two primary paths are either utilizing Shopify apps or, for the more adventurous, opting for custom development.
Let's start with apps. Seems like the easier route.
Generally, yes. The Shopify App Store is packed with wishlist apps. Popular options like Wishlist Plus, GrowWave, and Smart Wishlist get mentioned frequently.
Okay.
The general consensus is that these apps are pretty user-friendly. Installation and configuration are relatively straightforward, usually. You can typically customize things like the button text, its placement, the notification settings, all without needing to write any code yourself.
So plug and play, mostly. Kind of. The process usually involves searching the App Store, picking an app that fits your budget and feature needs. Some are free, some paid, some have different tiers installing it, and then following their setup wizard or instructions.
That definitely sounds like the most accessible route for many store owners, especially smaller ones or those just starting out. But when would custom development be the preferred or maybe even necessary option?
Right. This brings up that important consideration of control versus ease of use. Custom development, well, as the name suggests, gives you complete control over every single aspect of your wishlist functionality.
Total customization.
Exactly. This allows for highly tailored features and branding that can perfectly align with your unique store design and specific requirements that maybe an off-the-shelf app can't meet.
What does that involve, technically?
It involves working directly with Shopify's theme code. That means using Liquid, which is Shopify's templating language. It tells your theme how to display information, along with the foundational web languages. HTML for the structure, CSS for the styling and look, and JavaScript for interactive elements, like actually adding the item without reloading the page.
Sounds like more work.
It definitely requires more time, and usually more resources, either your own technical skills or hiring a developer. But it's the way to go if you have very specific needs, want a truly unique user experience, or need deep integration with other custom systems.
Here are the basic steps there.
Broadly, you'd need to create a dedicated wishlist page template within your theme, add the actual Add to Wishlist buttons to your product page templates, write the underlying code, the logic to store and manage the saved items, often using customer meta fields or potentially the Shopify Ajax API, and then crucially, conduct thorough testing across different devices and scenarios.
So, apps for speed and convenience, custom for ultimate flexibility and control. Got it. Regardless of which path someone chooses, the user experience of the wish list itself is paramount, right?
Also critical.
We've seen that optimizing the UI UX, the user interface, and user experience is key. What's that look like?
Well, strategic placement of that Add to Wishlist button is number one. Like we said, near the Add to Cart button is usually a natural and effective location. Don't make people hunt for it.
Obvious is good.
Yes. Clear and concise labeling, using instantly understandable terms like Add to Wishlist or maybe a simple heart icon, is essential for visibility. The wishlist page itself should be clean, intuitive, and visually appealing.
What should be on that page?
Definitely product thumbnails, clear details like price and name, and easy navigation back to the product page or to remove items. And in today's mobile-first world, ensuring a seamless experience on smaller screens is absolutely crucial. A clunky or difficult-to-use wishlist on mobile simply won't get used. Period.
Agreed. Mobile optimization is non-negotiable now. Okay. Let's talk about the payoff turning those saved items into actual sales. We've uncovered some really smart strategies for leveraging wish lists to boost conversions. What stood out?
What's particularly potent, and we've touched on this, is the power of targeted email marketing triggered by wish list activity.
Those automated flows.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Automated reminders for items that have been sitting in a customer's wish list for a while can be surprisingly effective. Just a gentle nudge.
Still thinking about this kind of thing.
Or notifying them about price drops or limited time promotions, specifically on their saved items. That creates a sense of urgency and encourages them to finally make the purchase.
Perfect timing.
And as we discussed, using that data for personalized product recommendations based on their wish list activity can introduce them to related items they might love, potentially increasing the average order value.
And it's not just about direct email outreach, is it? We also saw the potential for wish lists to drive organic growth through social sharing. How does that work?
That's right. Making it easy for shoppers to share their wish lists or maybe specific items from it on social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest can tap into their personal networks.
Free advertising, almost.
Essentially, yes. It can lead to discovery by new potential customers and even direct gift purchases if someone shares a birthday list, for example.
Could you incentivize that sharing?
Definitely. Offering small incentives, maybe a small discount code for the sharer, or even for their friends who click the link, can further amplify this effect and encourage that viral loop.
Smart. And thinking about specific times of the year, we explored how wish lists can be integrated into seasonal and event-based campaigns. How can we effectively tie them into things like Black Friday or holidays?
Yeah, if we connect this to the natural rhythm of retail, encouraging customers to build their wish lists before major shopping events like Black Friday or Valentine's Day is a great strategy.
Get them prepped?
Exactly. It allows them to curate their desired purchases in advance. Then you can hit them with targeted, maybe even exclusive offers on those specific items right when they're in peak buying mode.
Nice. What about personal events?
Running birthday campaigns with special discounts on items from their wish-listed items is another fantastic way to personalize the experience and drive sales around key dates. You already know they want it.
Makes the birthday offer feel really special.
It does. And similar strategies can be applied for anniversaries, graduations, or other relevant customer milestones you might collect data on.
So it's about being proactive and using the wish list as that clear signal of purchase intent to deliver timely and highly relevant offers. Okay, now, all this wish list activity generates a wealth of data. How do we actually analyze that data effectively to gain actionable insights for our business? What should we track?
Right, this is where the magic really happens in terms of understanding your customers on a deeper level. Key metrics to track definitely include your wish list conversion rate.
So what percentage of wish-listed items actually get purchased?
Exactly, that's a crucial one. Also, the average number of items per wish list can give you insights into how people are using it. Are they saving just one dream item or curating bigger lists?
Okay.
And the time frame, the average time it takes between an item being added to a wish list and eventually being purchased, that can really inform your remarketing timelines and email cadences.
Knowing when to send that reminder email.
Precisely.
And beyond just measuring these numbers, how can we use this wish list data to make practical improvements, especially when it comes to managing our inventory effectively?
This is a big one. By consistently monitoring which items are being added to wish lists most frequently, you gain a very clear picture of product popularity, sometimes even before sales figures fully reflect it.
Like an early warning system for demand?
Kind of, yeah. This allows you to proactively restock those in-demand items and potentially anticipate future bestsellers, reducing stockouts. Conversely, items that consistently have low wish list numbers, despite maybe getting traffic, might be candidates for review.
What kind of review?
Well, maybe price adjustments, maybe revising the marketing strategy for that product, maybe improving the product page, or in some cases, even considering phasing it out of your catalog if there's just no interest. It's a direct feedback loop from your customers straight to your product and inventory decisions.
It's like having our customers directly tell us what they want or don't want without having to explicitly ask sometimes.
That's a great way to think about it.
And we also saw how this data can be used to further personalize the individual shopping experience beyond just inventory.
Exactly. Wishlist behavior provides invaluable insights into individual customer preferences and tastes. You can leverage this to serve much more relevant product recommendations site-wide.
Makes the whole site feel more relevant.
Right. You could highlight trending wish-listed items on your homepage, popular this week, based on wishlist ads to create social proof. And, as we've said, send those highly targeted email campaigns to customers who have shown clear interest in specific products by saving them.
Okay, to really illustrate the power of wish lists in action, we looked at a couple of compelling case studies. Let's talk about Chloe Fem first. What did they do particularly well with their wish list implementation?
Yeah, Chloe Fem apparently focused on ensuring that their Add to Wish List buttons were highly visible and clear on their product pages. No ambiguity.
Just making it easy.
Exactly. They also implemented gentle, automated email reminders for customers who had left items in their wish lists. Nothing too pushy.
Okay.
The key takeaway reported was that this fairly straightforward approach resulted in a significant increase in returning customer visits and ultimately boosted their overall conversion rates.
So the basics done well paid off.
It seems so. Furthermore, they actively used the data on which items were most frequently wish-listed to make informed decisions about their inventory, leading to better stock management and fewer missed sales opportunities because popular items were actually available.
Makes perfect sense. And what about Princess Polly? What was their standout approach to leveraging wish lists? They did something a bit different, right?
They did. Princess Polly took a more sophisticated approach by allowing their customers to create multiple themed wish lists, like summer vacation, birthday ideas, workout gear maybe.
Organization. I could use that.
Right. They then integrated this feature with highly segmented email marketing, tailoring their messages and offers to the specific categories or themes within those wish lists.
Very clever.
Yeah. The result, as we saw reported, was increased customer engagement because the communication was so relevant, and ultimately a higher volume of orders across their diverse product lines. It really highlights the power of personalization and allowing users to organize things in a way that makes sense to them.
Those are fantastic examples of how these principles can be successfully applied in real-world Shopify stores, from simpler implementations to more complex ones. Now, for our listeners who are maybe inspired now and ready to implement or optimize their own wish lists, what are some of the absolute best practices they should keep in mind? Sum it up for us.
Okay, the number one priority, always, is ensuring a seamless and intuitive user experience. Make it easy.
Frictionless.
Exactly. The process of adding an item to a wish list should be quick and effortless, with a clearly visible button. Offering a guest wish list option, as we discussed, removes a key barrier for new visitors.
Don't force the sign up too early.
Right. And maybe providing visual cues throughout the shopping experience, like a little heart icon in the header showing the number of items saved, can help remind customers about their saved items.
Good point. What else?
It's also crucial to strike that balance between personalization and respecting customer privacy. Offer clear options for users to manage their wish list visibility, maybe public, private, or shared with specific people.
And the data usage.
Be transparent. Provide clear opt-in-out choices for marketing communications based on wish list data. Secure handling of that data is obviously paramount.
Trust is key.
Absolutely. Finally, remember that continuous optimization is essential. Don't just set it and forget it. Regularly review user feedback, look at your analytics, maybe conduct A/B tests on button placement or colors or page layouts.
Always be testing.
Right. Stay updated on new trends and technologies in this space. It helps you refine your strategy over time and really maximize the wish list's effectiveness.
And looking to the future, we briefly touched on some really interesting potential trends in wishlist functionality. What exciting developments might we see on the horizon? Give us a glimpse.
Well, what's particularly intriguing is the potential for AI-powered wish lists. Imagine the system proactively suggesting products it thinks you'd like based on your browsing history and what's already in your wish list.
Like a super smart personal shopper.
Kind of. Or even automatically creating personalized bundle offers for items already in your wish list. Hey, buy these 3 things you saved and get 10% off.
Okay, that's cool. What else?
Augmented reality, AR, integration could allow customers to virtually try on wish-listed clothing items using their phone camera or visualize how a piece of furniture might look in their room right from the wish list.
Bringing the items to life.
Exactly, adding a whole new level of engagement. And while it's still very much in its early stages, maybe even bleeding edge, some are exploring the application of blockchain and NFTs to wish lists.
Really? How would that work?
The concepts are still forming, but maybe tokenizing wishlist items for unique digital ownership badges or exclusive loyalty rewards tied to saving certain items. It could offer entirely new possibilities for customer engagement down the line.
Wow, those future trends sound incredibly exciting. It's clear that even a seemingly simple feature like the wish list has this huge potential for significant innovation and can become an even more powerful strategic tool for Shopify store owners.
Definitely. It's evolving.
So, as we've explored today, the wish list is so much more than just a simple place to save items for later. It's really a dynamic tool for gaining deep insights into your customers' desires, nurturing their interest over time, and ultimately driving significant growth for your Shopify store.
Yeah, it connects a lot of dots.
By focusing on creating that smooth, enjoyable user experience, strategically leveraging the valuable data it provides you with, and yeah, keeping an eye on those future innovations, you can absolutely transform the seemingly small feature into a powerful engine for increased conversions and stronger, longer-lasting customer relationships.
Well said.
We truly hope this deep dive has provided you with some valuable knowledge and, more importantly, some actionable steps you can take right now to implement or optimize your own wish list functionality.
Hopefully it sparks some ideas.
Thank you so much for joining us on Conversion Bible. This deep dive was powered by Growth Suite. Growth Suite helps you run smart discount campaigns on your store. You can test it for free on your Shopify store. Just land on the Shopify App Store now and test it for free.